Thank you for staying with us. The ANC in the Western Cape is holding its first provincial conference since 2015. It's been barely holding together due to widespread division and factionalism. At least 700 delegates are expected to attend, with 2 regions yet to hold their conference. Cameron Dugmore, Richard Yankee and Lerumo Kalako are vying for the top job. Our reporter Ayesha Ismail is following developments and she joins us now live from conference. Ayesha, I understand that the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, is expected to open conference there?
That is correct. He is expected to open the conference later today, and President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to close the conference on Sunday. But as you've just mentioned the name of Kubudile Janchi, I'm now joined by him. As you said, he's one of the people vying for a senior position. Mr. Janchi, are you ready to take up a position in the top 5?
I'm ready and available. I've been part of the efforts that brought us today. Today is a milestone over this weekend that we even getting to a point of having a conference. It has all hard work with a collective that I've been part of. This weekend will not complete that. We're going to need out of this conference to get a leadership that will take us forward to deal with the many ills that you have in this province of the Western Cape. And so, if nominated by branches, I'm availing myself. I'm ready to lead in the ANC in the Western Cape.
But it is a fact that people in this province have become disillusioned with the ANC over the years. How are you going to change that?
That's true. The DA has been in the provincial government for more than 10 years. In the city of Cape Town, they're approaching 16 years. In a number of municipalities, we have been wiped out as the ANC, compared to when we used to have mayors across this province during the time we call the golden era. Part of the things that we want to do as we renew and rebuild our structures is to restore respect to the ANC. It has to start within the ANC first, hence this conference. And beyond that, we've got to connect with society and say to society, we are building up from ground zero. We've been down there. This conference is demonstrating the re-emergence of the ANC in the Western Cape, and it is only the ANC that can challenge the DA, that can attend to people's social ills. We did it before. When we ran, I would have been an MEC for housing and local government. The kind of track record we created, they have not matched that. And it's important that people of this province see us united, see us renewing and accepting our own mistakes, and therefore restoring that respect to us and earning that trust and confidence of people. I'm very confident that post this weekend we are on the right track to doing that, and I'm happy to be at the head of that.
Now, I remember in 1994 the ANC had that very slogan, a better life for all. Very little has changed for people in this province, though.
Yes, you would have had many governments governing. Our 5 years that we had, the solid 5 years under Premier Ibrahim Rasool, across the sectors. I've just spoken about housing. You can take education. You can take the issues of the economy, issues of infrastructure. In that little 5 years, there are things that are a legacy today. The forest studio is one of those. We were able to extend the infrastructure away from the city and build and decentralize it, but we only had 5 years. We were disrupted by ourselves as the ANC, nobody else, because of issues of infighting and all of those. It is now our time to say, how do we unite? How do we rebuild and renew the ANC, but more importantly, to do for what the ANC exists for, to take up people's issues, daily bread issues. We've got to go and build partnerships and build popular power in the ground. And I can assure you, I'm very confident that we'll give any other party a run for their money come the next elections.
What time can we expect the opening address to take place today?
Well, it will happen anytime this afternoon. We're busy just sorting out, finalizing issues of registration so that they don't become part of the conference. So when we come in here, all of the issues would have been attended. Instead of us coming here and then you have the conference discussing things that should have been sorted out logistically outside of this hall. We're working on that very hard.
Thank you so much for your time. And that was Kubudile Janchi, one of the candidates vying for a position in the top 5 of the African National Congress in the Western Cape.
All right, senior reporter Ayesha Ismail inside plenary. Thank you. Let's leave it there for now.